I know you're looking at me and you're saying there's something different about this guy. Maybe it's his haircut? I know what it is. I'm wearing shorts. It's been quite the evening of entertainment we've had here, really. You know, it almost made me feel like I should really have more toes to tap. But since this is Christmas, I said, I'll tell you a little story about my son. He came home at the age of 10, and he said, somebody at school told me there was no Santa. I said, what a jerk. I said, what do you think? And he goes, listen, I've got a lot of friends, and some of my friends don't believe in Santa Claus, but some of them do. And the ones that seem to believe in Santa Claus, they have better presents. So I believe in Santa too. I try and give a hand anytime I can, because this attracts a fair amount of attention. And I was flying up to Toronto over the summer, and I'm on a 7 o'clock flight, and I end up in a seat beside a mother who's got a small 5-year-old boy, and he's not behaving. He's not having any of it. So he's screaming in the seat, he's crying, and she's telling me he's not normally like this, he's not normally like this. So sure enough, as soon as we get up in the air, she has to go use the bathroom, which I think is great. So as soon as she leaves, the little 5-year-old goes, what happened? I said, this is what happens when little boys don't listen to their mothers on planes. I had an hour-and-a-half nap at Toronto. Modern technology is great, it really is. But I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to buy Christmas gifts for my wife for the last 3 weeks. Now, between the GPS on my phone that my wife tracks me with, she's keeping a better eye on me than most guys on parole here on PEI. She's sitting there, she's linking up satellites and everything else between the, as I said, the GPS and the electronic banking. I'm out trying to shop for her, and all of a sudden I get a message on my phone. Get out of that La Senza and get over to Old Navy. As you can see, I spent some time in the hospital. Some people see a veteran's plate on my car, and yes, I've got a 23-year career and I did a tour in Afghanistan, but unfortunately it seems to be a little bit more dangerous to drive a motorcycle in Nova Scotia than it was to be over there. I spent about 7 weeks in the hospital, and over in Halifax. And after the second week, I'm laying there in bed, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, a nice woman's voice wakes me up out of a dead sleep and asks me, would you like some powder or some salve rubbed on your back for bed sores? I thought I passed. Now, I've been married for 25 years. I haven't gotten an offer like that at home ever. At 4 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, anytime. I must have been too enthusiastic because the next night, a guy came in. Now, as you can imagine, there's some adapting we have to do at home. With my dear sweet wife, I thought I'd be, you know, a little forward one night, and I said, listen, how about I get dressed up like a pirate, and you can call me Long John Silver? She looked at me and says, honey, how about you dress up like Terry Fox, and we'll call it a Marathon of Hope. Now, I don't know about some of you, but we're going through the boomerang child phase right now. And I have a son who's returned home. And I grew up at a different time, and as I said, one night he had his new girlfriend over, and she spent one night, and then she spent 2 nights, and then a couple of weeks later she spent a few more nights. And I said, listen, you and I need to have a talk. I said, when I was your age, we didn't do this. I said, so I'm trying to be as progressive as I can with you, so let's discuss this. How about we try this? Your bedroom's below mine. If I hear any noise coming out of your bedroom, I'm going to make your mother make similar noises that you're going to need a psychiatrist in about 10 years to get over. Listen, I'm just a little bit of a warm-up act for the last hurrah here. Thank you very much for listening to me and let me be a part of the show. I hope you have a great night. Thank you very much.